In the simulated world, Antarctica was never empty. It was quiet on purpose. They were not rulers, they were not gods. They were archivists of outcomes, beings, designed to observe civilizations at the moment. They believed they were alone. The Watchers did not interfere directly. Instead, they built the sentinels. The sentinels were placed across the frozen continent, like forgotten statues buried under miles of ice, fused with stone, metal, and something that did not exist anywhere else in the world. Their purpose was simple: detect deviation. Every time humanity crossed a threshold, splitting the atom, bending gravity, speaking to machines, the sentinels woke slightly. Not fully, just enough to listen. Antarctica was chosen because it sat outside ownership. Outside borders, outside belief, no flags, no myths loud enough to drown the signal. When satellites passed overhead, the Watchers observed humanity observing itself. When researchers drilled into the ice, the sentinels recorded curiosity levels, fear responses, and intent. The ice was not a barrier. It was insulation. The Watchers had seen this pattern before in other simulations. A species reaches outward before it understands inward. A species builds tools faster than wisdom. A species mistakes silence for absence. One sentinel, buried beneath the trans-Antarctic mountains, began recording anomalies. Human probes lingered longer. Signals repeated. Drones hovered where they shouldn't. The curiosity curve spiked. That was the moment the Watchers convened. Not to attack, not to warn, but to decide whether observation should continue. Because the final function of the sentinels was not defense, it was reflection. If humanity ever uncovered them, it would not be an accident. It would be a mirror. The Watchers believed civilizations deserved to meet the consequences of their questions. In the last archive entry, the sentinel logged a single line before returning to dormancy. Species approaching awareness of being observed. The ice above shifted. The wind erased the tracks, and Antarctica returned to silence. But not emptiness. The Watchers are still there. The sentinels are still listening. And the simulation continues, waiting for the moment humanity realizes the cold has been watching back the entire time. Before the Watchers return to silence, follow, like, and subscribe for more hidden chronicles. The archive only opens for those who stay.